Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm T with Teresa H Creates, and this is part 2 of the Ephemera book journals. And I know that it looks like they're probably done. They are not. I have not put anything in them. I have just got like the base set up, and that is it. So these are going to be the little ties, these little fabric ties here. Let me go ahead and undo them. I tried to keep them as similar as possible. I know that last time in the part 1, we ended up with me just kind of constructing the basics of the book and the signature, and they're now actually sewn in. So this is what it kind of looks like right now. I did take those panels that I cut off and I put them on the inside. I didn't leave them as pockets. I actually glued them down because they weren't wide enough to really, well, they could have been used as pockets, but they kind of lifted in the center. And so I put them down completely. I glued them down completely so that they would stay and just kind of reinforce this edge. Then I did put little book corners on them. So it's the same front and back. And then I did stitch in the signature and then added little bells to them. So I'll show you this one as well. We've got the little book corners. The insides are attached, and I've got the little jingle bells. So I've gone through and I've kind of done some decorating on the signatures as far as just like getting them ready. They've got all the pockets and everything. And so now I need to decorate. So now is time to use all of that ephemera that we've been making, right? So I've got them kind of separated into my large tags. I've got my, the large journal cards. And then these are my tags of all sizes. I have my medium journaling cards. I've got my tiny journaling cards and just kind of miscellaneous items in here. I've got my little tag clusters here. And then I have some other journaling cards that already have like the little whale tails attached to them. And then these, I'm going to start with these. These are the actual tags and items and journaling cards that match the paper that I used. So I'm going to kind of start with those, I think. And then I've got all of the extras. So I have bulb pens and charms, and these are very specific. These little guys I'm going to put on the vellum pages, I believe. And then these guys I wanted to put on the little, these are the couple of little paper clip clusters I made. I wanted to put them on the tiny little backdrop pages that we use from Tim Holtz. And so I've got my inks, and I've got my charms, and I've got some extra welltail tabs, and I've got some reinforcers, and I think we're ready to go. So let's do this. I think kind of maybe one at a time, but then I'll set aside, I don't know. Let's just start doing this and see where we get. I think I want to do something larger in here. I don't know that I could put something much. It's not going to hold. No, it won't hold one of those, but I think that that is good. Or, yeah, I like that. There we go. And I think I need to add something here. I'll go back and do that. And then let's see, I've got this little tuck spot here. Let me see one of these medium-sized cards. One of these guys might work. That's cute. I tried to leave a lot of writing space, journaling space in here. So a lot of these are empty, and I've just added some stenciling and things. Okay, this is 2 pockets, one up here and one down here. So let's see. I think I'm going to use one of these guys. Christmas greetings, Merry Christmas. I like this. I'm going to put that in there. this fit in here? That's too same. Too much of the same. Nope, I'm not liking that. How about that? I think that looks good. Okay, and then on this, I have this little cover here. It flips over. And so I kind of wanted to... Okay, so this guy kind of holds on to it. It flips over the edge. I made this from the little, the Stamperia card set that I did. That little craft with me video that came out. I used this was the packaging, and so I folded it over. I added Merry Christmas to You and some of the paper. This is fabric, and then it's got a pocket in the back, and I wanted it to slide over this to kind of break up that large piece of paper that I have here. But then also there is a hidden journaling spot underneath here as well on the other side of the page. And so I'm thinking I kind of wanted to add like the little bulldog clip to it and then dangle something from it. So I think that I will pick a charm to go on it. And I think that that works. And I did kind of zoom out so that you could see my, so you could see all my mess, my messy desk. I'm kind of liking the little snowflake. I think that it matches that. And so there we go. And now we've got a little snowflake on there with the little bulldog clip. And I think that that's perfect. Okay, good. It's working the way I hoped it would work. You know, you have all these ideas and you're kind of putting it together, but and I like to do my bases and then I like to fill up my journals. And I don't know why I like to do it in that order. I just do. It's like there's just an order to things. I don't know. I just feel like you do the cover, you do the signatures, you know, actually bind everything, and then you fill it up. And that's just kind of, I don't know, kind of the way I do it. So I wanted to add this guy to here, I think, with this paper clip, but I might add it because this is so thick right here. I might add it to the other side of the signature. So let's keep going. So lots of writing space, lots of writing space. Okay. And then we did 3 pockets here. So I want something smaller. Let's see. I think I might be able to do one of these a little bit larger ones. Let's see, I don't want it to block the candy canes. Yeah, it's going to block the candy canes, so we won't use the larger ones. That's cute. Oh, I like that. We could do those on the other one. Okay, let's see. I think we can add one of these tags, and it doesn't have a little reinforcer, so I'm going to go ahead and add that. I don't think I inked it either. Ink this guy up. I did this on the packing paper, so it's kind of thin. The packing paper that you get in all the packages, like from Amazon and whatnot. And so let's see what I do. Put that right down on top of those. I think I'm going to do the gold because that will stand out. Like I said, I like to do these kind of in segments, but I don't know which is my favorite part. I kind of like the constructing of the cover part because that's always, and getting the signatures bound, like determining what method I'm going to use for binding and everything. I think that might be my favorite part. The actual like constructing of the cover. It's definitely one of the most satisfying parts, I think, when you finally get that done, right? That part of it done. Let's see. I'll put another little tag up here. I don't know if I want him hanging out. Maybe I'll do something different. How cute is that? There we go. That works. All right. And then again, I feel like I need to put something down here. So I'll have to take a look at it as I come through. So writing space and writing space, lots of writing space. Okay. And then this is where I wanted to add one of those paper clip items. Let me see if it'll work the way I hoped. And it does. And there it is. And do I like that one? Or do I like that one? I like this one. And I thought that I had some of those like red coated paper clips, and I could not find them in my stash. So I might have actually destashed them at some point. So I did take one of the paper clips and I did color it with alcohol ink, one of the regular metal ones. And I did cover it in the red alcohol ink, but I thought, you know, which it does color metal. And I think that if you're going to just kind of leave it alone, it would be good. But if we're slipping this on and off, I think after a while it's going to wear off. And so I didn't want to, I didn't end up using it. So there's that. So I stenciled there. There's the center. We've got our little bells dangling. Added some ribbon. It's stamped a little snowman image here. Lots of writing space. There's a pocket there. Let me see this little guy. That'll work there. More writing space, writing space. I tried to leave as much writing space as possible. Okay, and then I decorated up these little envelopes. Aren't they cute? They're so cute. I think that I'm going to leave these empty though. So you can put your little notes in them. And then, okay. So this is where I'll go ahead and add on this side of the journal, a little snowflake paper clip. And then I've got this little tag, this little shaker element. So I use some of that, these little background images, these little guys that were in that Stamperia kit. I use it as a background image and just create a little snowman shaker in it. And this one says Merry and Bright. I'm going to put it right in there. So it is going to stay put. I think that looks cute. Okay. And then I created this little pocket, and it's a tip out, and it does have some journaling space on the other side, but I'm going to put something in there. And I think, let's see how this tag goes in here. There we go. And it's a Christmas tree, so that's perfect. Okay, so this is two-part. This is an envelope, and I just kind of tore papers and decorated it up. So it's actually an envelope piece in here. I don't think that any of these guys are going to fit in there, but it's also a tuck spot, and they will work there as well. Look at how beautiful that is. Let's see if I do it that way or if I do it this way and put a tab on it. I'm going to do it this way and put a tab on it. Let's do that one. Or, nope, I like the green one. All these fun little bits. And it's nice to be able to use all the ephemera that I've been working on so hard. All right, we'll leave that out just a little bit. And then we need something to go inside here. You see all these little journaling cards I've got. Something's got to fit in there. There we go. That's a little bit lighter. Maybe that's it for now. Okay. And then I've done some stenciling here and here with some distress ink. Same here with the snowflakes and distress ink on this side. Same here, lots of writing space. Right, this is just a little pocket here. It'll hold something smaller. Let me see, Christmas stocking. that right in there, and it says Merry Christmas. Is it gonna, yeah, it'll work. And then this is a tuck spot here. There we go. That one works. And then the end. There we go. Look, we got one down. And it feels good. It's nice and chunky. Feels great. All right, one down. Let's go on to the next one. And like I said, I kept them very similar. There we go. We're going to use one of these larger journaling cards. That blue is really pretty, but I don't know that the blue is really going to go with these. Do this one. That's nice. And then I'll do one of these. That's cute with the stocking. Or should we do it this way? There we go. All right, and then the little tag. I knew I had some more. Okay, again, on both of these, I think that what I need to do is add a little something here. I had a couple of those spots that I think just needed a little bit of something. And I've got more of these little guys. These medium-sized journaling cards. It's a little bit too big. There we go. That's pretty. All right, and I did the stars, stenciling, some paper. I used that aged tape. Lots of writing space, some ribbon here. Okay, and then this one again. And I've got to get another bulldog clip. I did not pull those out ahead of time. Fortunately, they are right behind me, so that works. Okay, this I think would look good in here, right there. And then let's do one of these cards in the background. That's two. Oh, look at how pretty these are. All right. So this, see, I find it a little bit harder when I don't round the edges. And I didn't round the edges on these because they were nice, kind of like just, you know, squared off images. So there we go. And then this one has a pocket. And then also the hidden journaling spot. And then this is also a journaling spot. And if it's in here and it's attached, it's also, you know, hidden. So let's put the clip on, keep it in place. And then we will decide what we're going to attach to that. Maybe one of those reindeer, since this reindeer is pretty prominent right here. And I can see this little guy here. So I think that's what I'm going to put on there. I think that'll be pretty. There we go. Yes, so cute, so cute. Okay. And then something for this pocket. What do we think of this little girl? Uh-oh. Did I glue down in there? Oh, no, I didn't. Huh. Oh, I think that's cute. Okay, and again, we're going to save the snowflake clip for the other side. I'm sorry you guys are looking at my entire messy desk. I usually have it zoomed in a little bit more, but I wanted to zoom out on this one so that, you know, you could see a little bit more of it, but I don't know if that was a great idea. There we go. And then I think this is the other pocket I think I needed to add something to, like a Merry Christmas or something like that. Oh, let me see. I haven't used any of these guys. This might be a nice one in here. That. Yeah, that works. And then something a little bit medium-ish here. That was that same Santa that I tried last time and didn't go with. There we go. That looks good. And like I said, something there to kind of break that up, I think would be good. Okay. And then this is where this other paper clip charm goes, that little paper clip cluster. Look at how cute. That's so cute. I really wish that I had the red coated paper clips, but oh well. And then we've got the nice ribbon. Merry Christmas. Writing space pocket. Let's see if any of these guys will look good in there. This one had a lot of a baking theme just kind of thrown in for no reason. I've mixed these up obviously now. No, I'm not loving that. Oh, but this is a good place for some of those blues. No. Yeah, but it says A Song of Love. I don't know why that was in that Christmas packet. Oh, you know what? How about one of these blue guys? There we go. That'll, oh. How about this one that says Merry Christmas? Perfect. All right, and then the snowman is, oh, I didn't show the, okay. So then there's the center of that one. And then the snowman here, and then I've got my little, in the center where I've got it dangling, I did the little jingle bells. All right, and then my snowman is stamped here. And that was an Iron Orchids design stamp set that I just purchased, and it's the cutest. It's got two little snowmen on it. I put some washi here, just decorative. Writing space if you use some black ink. And again, I think I'm going to leave these open, but I created these little envelopes. Actually, I had the little envelopes. I just decorated them up. And then how cool is this? So let me get this close so you can see. I thought it was funny. So I purchased these, I think, these little envelopes on Amazon, and it has this little stamp here that says Christmas. And then my ephemera packet had the exact same stamp. They're completely unrelated, but it had the exact same stamp in the ephemera packet, so I put it down there. I thought that was too cute. What a coincidence. Okay. And then on this side, we'll add, well, there we go. We'll add a little paper clip. And then add, this one was a little bit different. I have Let It Snow on it, and the image on the back is different. It's this little snowman. And then it's got the little snowman shaker in it. So perfect. And now that I'm looking at these pockets are wonky. I think I put them in crooked, but that's just kind of the way I roll. Oh, look at that. I like that. Let's put this in there. There we go. How pretty is that? Matches perfectly. And then there is some writing space there. And then again with the tuck spot here. Let's see. That is cozy, but that might be too... Nope, that one actually fits, and I could put something there maybe. Nope. That was a big no. All right, so we've got this guy here, and I am going to put... I don't want to cover that up, though. Maybe if I do it up here. What do you think? Where should I do that? Where should I do that? I guess I'll do it the same as I did the other, but let's see. I'm going to go ahead and do that one. And we'll tuck it in sideways. I'm so glad I always have some of these on the ready, so I don't have to stop and look for scrap papers. So as I get scrap papers as I'm crafting, and I have scraps that match these little kits, I'll go ahead and just punch out some of the Well-Tell tabs and ink them up, because I know at some point I'm going to use them, and that way I don't have to hunt down my scraps. Because while I'm working on, oh, How funny. I didn't do that on purpose, I promise. Because as I'm working through these projects, I do notice that, I don't notice, but I do clean up like several times and then I can't find anything. Let's see. I thought maybe if I put a tag in there. I'm not finding a tag that I would absolutely love in there. This is kind of aged, and I'd kind of like to stick with that theme. I need more of the nice, tall, medium-sized. What do we think of that? Nope, that does not fit. So that was an easy decision. Okay, how about this? Hopefully this fits. There we go. Okay, and that's pretty. All right, so then more stenciling here, and I just kept the rough edge on this when I tore it out and just inked it up, and then stenciling here, writing pages, snowflake stenciling, my little angel doily. Okay, and then this guy needs just a little something. With that. That's just a tiny little card. I don't know if I... Okay, it went in the other way, but now when I turned it, when I flipped it, it was having a harder time going in. I don't understand that. Okay, we're good. We're good now. Crisis averted. Okay, and then this one is the nice tuck spot, and I like the Santa. There we go. Perfect. And the end. Isn't it cute? I think it's so cute in the little bulldog clip with the charm hangs out. So I think that the only things that I needed to do on these, and you know, okay, so a couple of things. I debated on whether or not to put a lace or a covering on these, but I didn't want to cover up any of the images on it. And I kind of thought, you know what? It is what it is. I mean, they are Christmas Ephemera collection books, and it does say vintage. So just leave it is what I'm thinking. So, I mean, I used them for a reason, and then so let's just leave them and let them display and say exactly what they were before we created books out of them or journals out of them. So I think that I'm not going to add anything to the binding. I did consider it though, but let me know what you think. If I should add some lace or something to this binding to kind of cover up the spine here or not. And then I wanted to add a little something here. I'm not sure what. I mean, I was kind of thinking maybe one of these guys. And, you know, it doesn't have to be. You know, it doesn't have to be something that they can journal on or a flip or anything. I could just add some decoration. And so I think that that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add this. This is on that packing paper. So it's super thin anyway. And I think I'm just going to add him right here to this pocket. Okay. Stay. Might not have got enough glue on. Oh, I did. Okay. So then on this one, there he is. And I've got this little one, this Santa. Look, how nice is that? All right, and I'll hold him down. And then there was one other pocket I think I wanted to add something to. This guy. Don't have a lot of things that are a little bit smaller. I think that I'm going to add this to that pocket. So there's, oh, it needs a little, will it work? Nope, it's kind of up there towards the top, too close to the top. So if I put a reinforcer in there, it's going to hang. It's going to hang over the edge. Unless I put it down a little bit. Let's go ahead and add it. Ink up the edge of this. Sorry, that was impromptu. I just decided I wanted to kind of break that up. So I'm going to add this in here. And then I'm just going to drop it down a little bit so that that hole is still visible, but then it's also covered. There we go. All right, and what to put here? I'm not seeing anything just jumping out at, oh, you know what? I do, I have these guys that on the back of these, they have what could be, you know, writing spaces, and I like this. So let's do that. So then they can label, make sure I get all the edges. They can label it whatever they want. They can write whatever they want on that. That works. All right, I think that looks good. And I think that was it. That was it. Okay, so this one is done. All right, and we added the pocket there. So let's go down here to, where were we? There we go. And let's add, yes. Oh, look, and it matches. Do we want it to match? So do we like that? Or do we like that? Let's just go with the matchy. Let's go with the matchy. That was not on purpose, just a happy accident. It'll look cute. Hold that down for a second. How cute. And I'm happy to say that they are done and done. And I love the way they turned out. And I think that it's nice that we have ephemera book covers that are filled with ephemera from the actual ephemera book. Very nice. Love the way they turned out. So I'm going to tie them back up and call it done. I appreciate you being here and hanging out for part 2 of the ephemera junk journal video. I hope that you did craft along and make something on your own, or that you were inspired to make something. Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. All of your views and comments and your likes are really growing my channel, and I really do appreciate all of your support. And until next time, bye.